I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, oh yeah. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, oh, I'm at a new frequency, yeah. Do the da do 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 the da do 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 day, oh do 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 do. Woo! I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, woo, do the dee da da do day. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, ooh, do, woo. I'm at a new frequency, do. I'm at a new frequency, ooh, I'm at a new frequency, yeah. I'm at a new frequency, do. I'm at a new frequency, I'm at a new frequency, ooh. I'm at a new frequency, yeah. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, do the day. I'm at a new frequency, I'm at a new frequency, yeah. I'm at a new frequency, I'm at a new frequency, do the day, do the dee da do do dee da do the da do do da dee da do the da do do da dee da do the do the dee do da day, oh do the da do do do. I'm at a new frequency, oh yeah. I'm at a new frequency, oh yeah. I'm at a new. I'm at a new frequency, oh. I'm ascending, oh yeah, ooh. I'm ascending, oh yeah, ooh. I'm ascending, woo, da da dee da da. I'm at a new frequency, yeah, oh. I'm at a new frequency, yeah, oh. I'm at a new frequency, woo. I'm at a new frequency, yeah. I'm at a new frequency, oh. I'm at a new frequency. I'm at a new frequency. Woo! Yay! Yay! Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm at a new frequency. Woohoo! And I just made this little impro. And the thing was, I was just here, and I'm having a crazy day, you could say, in a way. But anyway, I'm in the middle of my rest day. Actually, this is my rest day today, and I'm still in my morning robe, long into the day. But that's okay, because it's my rest day, and I can do whatever I want on my rest day, and I can be relaxing and chilling out the whole day if I want to, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I was having a crazy night last night, by the way. But yeah, I got up extremely late because I'd gone to bed extremely late, and I've just taken it easy today because I'm very tired, and I've messed up for myself with going to bed extremely late, so I have to do better on that area and have to go to bed early tonight. But anyway, the point is, I'm having a rest day, and I'm still in morning robe, and I'm not going to stay much longer like this, because in a bit, in not so long, I'm going to have a shower and get on some clothes for the rest of the day. Yeah, it's long into the afternoon now. But anyway, the thing is that something inspired me just a little while ago, some few minutes ago, to make this impro I just made. And I just got it. It just popped into my head right before I started recording this little song. I'm at a new frequency. That thing, that line, it just popped into my head, and that melody, I just suddenly got it. I got it from God's source, I believe. Yeah, because I keep on getting things from God's source, and also I am God's source, I as a soul. But anyway, I just felt right after I'd received this little impro thingy, or whatever to call it, this little song, this new song, after I just received it in my head, and I think I just suddenly felt like singing this thing. I'm at a new frequency, and it just came out of me. It was all happening at once in a way. So I just got this idea, and this thing I felt like singing, and I just sang it immediately. I believe that's how it was. I can't remember 100% how it was now, but I believe that's what happened. And anyway, after I'd received this thing, I'm at a new frequency. This thing that first came to me some minutes ago, I just immediately felt like filming it because I didn't want to lose that song, you know. I wanted to remember that song and I wanted the song to be recorded. So I felt like filming it like this on a video, and I knew this would be crazy. I knew this is going to be a crazy video because here I am in morning robe and I don't really want to show myself in a morning robe to the world. Well, ideally not anyway. But it's not a crisis and it's okay, and it's a part of life, and it's a part of me being very generous and showing the world me. Well, I mean, showing a lot about me and my life and what's going on and who I am. But anyway, it's not a given, you know, that I'll put this on YouTube, which I'm thinking of doing, but I was just thinking I wanted to make a video where I was recording that song that I just had popping into my mind like a little line. I just wanted to record it while I was singing it, but also expanding on it, you know, singing more and more based on that first line I got, and just expanding the improvisation, just improvise more. I just wanted to improvise more on a recording, on a film like this, which I'm now doing. I'm sorry I'm looking very tired, but you'll just have to deal with it. You'll just have to accept me the way I am, because I'm just like this in this now moment. In this now moment, I'm looking tired, yeah. But anyway, the thing is that I wanted to film it. I just felt like filming it. So that was the point. So that's why I started on this recording. I felt like filming this little thing that popped into me, you could say. Yeah, I just started filming it because I felt like filming it. I just felt like filming it, basically. But also with the thought of it maybe becoming a YouTube video. So I felt like filming it, and I felt like sharing it with the world. I actually felt like filming it with the intention of it becoming a YouTube video, and this is my intention. This is what I do want for it. I want this to become a YouTube video, and I believe it will be, because I'm very open, and I'm very open for sharing of myself these days, and I'm basically a servant of God's source, and I am ready to serve, to put it like that. And I'm 7:17 I got there. I'm ready to serve, yeah, and I'm willing to put myself out there and be vulnerable and show myself in my life, and and do things like this, and make videos that can seem a bit crazy. At least it can seem a bit crazy to my ego, I guess. And they're not like perfect in a way. I mean, I'm not looking perfect. I'm not looking at my best. I could have looked much better if I'd had enough sleep lately, and if I was fully rested, and things like that, and if I'd had a shower and I'd put on a makeup, I could have made this polished look, you know, and things like that. And I do that sometimes as well, because I do sometimes show myself with makeup. And anyway, it's just so much I could have done differently so that I would have ended up looking at my best. But unfortunately, 8:08 I got there. I mean 08:08. Anyway, now it's 8:14 there. Anyway, the thing is, yeah, I could have actually done a lot of different things differently, and been looking at my best, but at the moment I don't. But that's not going to hinder me from showing myself in a video that might be put on YouTube, and I think I will put on YouTube, and that's my plan at the moment. But of course, I can look through the video and I can change my mind if I think that, no, I don't want to present this to the world or something like that. But I don't think I'm going to think like that, because I'm now open to showing myself in a way that is quite vulnerable, in a way not ideal, at least not for my ego, to put it like that. But in a way it's ideal that I'm also, at least sometimes, showing myself like this. I mean, that I'm sometimes showing myself in a way where I'm not looking at my best. And one of my points on my channel is to tell people that you don't always have to look at your best, and it's natural to not always look at your best. Of course, you can try to always look at your best, and I'm not saying we shouldn't, but the thing is, we should be relaxed about life and how we look, I believe, and I mean, I think so. And the thing is that it's much better to just not be fussing about it, and just allow yourself to sometimes not look perfect. And for example, if you usually wear makeup every day and you try to have this polished look on you, and maybe you usually do that from morning to evening, why don't you just think of something else to do? I mean, sorry, I said it the wrong way there. Why don't you just do things a different way, and open yourself to actually being totally vulnerable with how you present yourself to the world and how you look, and try out like once a week or one evening a week or an hour a week. You know, just one thing that you can do is a new thing. I mean, however long time you are wanting to give it for yourself. I mean, for however long of time period in the way we are thinking of time, you know, where we're dividing it into hours and minutes sometimes, but anyway, for however long you want to do it for, if you've never done this thing I'm suggesting for you, then I recommend you do this thing, that you at least sometimes, like once a week or an hour a day or something like that, that you show yourself without makeup, at least to your family, maybe also to your friends, because it's really good, I think, if you are getting used to at least sometimes showing yourself just in your natural beauty. If you are someone that usually wear makeup all the time or most of the time, usually people don't wear it at night at least, but I mean, anyway, I mean, if you're usually wearing makeup from when you've gotten ready for the day and until you go to bed, you know, 11:11, woo, I got 11:11, wow, that's very good, and that's a good angel number. Anyway, I'm just here in the now and in the unknown, and I'm creating 11:17, by the way. I'm creating this video in the unknown, in the now, being here, being free, being me in the now, woo. Yay. I have to be a bit careful with with how I do things, because I'm not in the best clothing situation here, so I just have to be a bit careful with how I do things. So yeah. But anyway, so the thing is that so I got this recording, this thing I wanted to record, this song that popped into my head. And oh yeah, by the way, to go back to that thing about the looks and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking tired and I'm not looking at my best, but it's okay. It's a part of life, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about and get across, that, you know, you don't have to don't have to look perfect all the time or something like that. You know, I was thinking of saying some of that some moments ago. We don't have to look perfect all the time. We don't have to be at our best, even. We don't have to put a pressure upon ourselves, even. I mean, at least, you know, we can try to always be at our best. And of course, it's very good if we love ourselves well and we look very well after ourselves. And I need to look better after myself, because I haven't done well enough in that area lately. So I need to get enough sleep, for example, because I haven't had enough sleep lately. But yeah, if we do look well after ourselves, it's very good. And we can look our best by looking very well after ourselves. But I'm trying to also help you and encourage you on this area of the pressure and things like that, because it's not good if we put pressure on ourselves, at least not too much pressure on ourselves. We can put a little bit of pressure on ourselves, like give ourselves goals to reach and say to yourself, oh, you should really go to bed early tonight if you should do that, and things like that. And also we could cheer on ourselves and say, you can do it, you can manage, you can go to bed early tonight. I just saw 13:13 some seconds ago, very nice, and then I saw 13:17 now some seconds ago. But anyway, so it's good if you don't put too much pressure on yourself to look a certain way, to look very good or perfect, because it's just not natural. We can't always look at our best. We can't always look perfect, at least in the way we see it. We can't always look the way we want to look. For example, we can't always look like a model if we want to do that. You know, we just can't always do that. We just can't always look in a certain way. It's just not possible. So it's good if we are relaxed about it, I'm thinking. And it's good also if we're not taking ourselves so seriously and thinking that we have to look in a certain way all the time, or that we have to look perfect all the time, you know. I hope you're understanding me here. But the thing is also, and this is another thing that I'm wanting to get across on my channel, and that I'm encouraging people about in some of my videos, is this thing about natural beauty. Yeah, that we all have it. The thing is, we all have a natural beauty, and the thing is, whether we've got makeup on or not, whether we've cut our hairs or even brushed our hairs or not, like today I haven't brushed my hair, I mean, so far. Yeah, and whether we have got beards or not beards, short hair or long hair, whatever is going on, you know, whether we've dyed our hair or not, whether we've striped our hair or not, whether we've got tattoos or not, no matter what, you know, in our natural beauty that we have been given by birth, and that we have in ourselves, you know, in that we just have a natural beauty. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say that we all have a natural beauty, and that is actually something very valuable and precious in my view, and something that I don't think is getting enough attention in society today. And I think it's really good when people dare to go without makeup, whether they're doing it all the time or not, but at least if they do it sometimes, it's really good. Like I do that sometimes, and I used to have 1 or 2 years where I normally didn't wear makeup, and it was just once or twice a year that I wore makeup, like for a wedding. And I'm glad that I did that. I'm proud of having done that. And I think it's very good when people are daring to do that in today's society, because today, in this society of today, I think there is a lot of pressure upon looking a certain way, and also it seems to be a lot of pressure on wearing makeup, in my view. And I think it's so sad when I see teenage girls wearing makeup, because it seems like they've had some kind of pressure upon them to wear makeup. And yeah, I just wish they were just being in their natural beauty and just looking the way they were looking without makeup, because I think they're looking so sweet and beautiful without makeup. And I think we all are having our own sweetness. 1616, I just got there on the count up. But yeah, we're all having our own sweetness. At least ladies you could call sweet. I don't know if it's the right term to use on men. Usually men are looking handsome, or what shall I say? Well, we can call them good looking and things like that. I think that's a better expression for men. I mean, those are, better expressions for men, to say that they're good looking or handsome. But anyway, we are all good looking in our natural beauty. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Whether you're a boy or a girl, or a man or a woman, you have your own uniqueness, you have your own specialty, you have your own special unique look, which you've been given by birth, which you were given from God's source, basically, which you were given at birth. And then that's developed, that look you had as a baby, that's developed because you've grown into a bigger boy or a bigger girl. And some of you have been grown into, some of you have grown into a man or a woman. So so the thing is, we have changed and developed, and we've become, if we are men and women, a beautiful man or a beautiful woman, because we all have our own unique beauty, and it's our own natural beauty. It's a God-given beauty. We are all beautiful in ourselves. We are all beautiful the way we look, in our natural beauty. So we don't have to dye our hairs, we don't have to wear makeup, we don't have to do anything, because we're already beautiful. But as I've said in some other videos, we can wear makeup and stuff like that. We can change our looks. We can create our own expression of how we want to look. We are allowed to create our own image. We're allowed to change things. And one way of dealing with our looks and seeing that thing about makeup and things like that is that you can see it like you want to do the best with what you've been given, and you want to enhance on it, enhance your beauty. Like if you want to wear makeup as a woman, or even if you want to do it as a man, you can think of it like, oh, I want to enhance my own natural beauty. I want to just make my own natural beauty come forth more. You can think of it like that, and put on some makeup to make your own beauty be enhanced or be emphasized and come forth in a good way. And I think that's a good way of doing it if you do want to wear makeup. But if you want to wear makeup and you're wearing extremely much makeup so that people don't recognize you and you look very different from how you normally look, I don't think that's good, me personally. But anyway, people are free to express themselves how they want to. And one of my points that I've been talking about lately is that we are all free to express ourselves the way we want to. That's one of the points here. Yeah, we're all free to express ourselves the way we want to. We're all free to express ourselves. So if we want to do something extra with the way we look naturally, like shave our beards off, or shave our beard so that it has a special style, or shave our mustache, or put our mustache in a thingy. For those that have mustaches, those are men. If we want to do things like that as human beings, whether we're a man or a woman, we can do things like that. We can change our hairs, we can change our facial hairs, we can basically deal with them and edit them, you could say, edit our look, you could say. But anyway, basically it's all about us grooming ourselves, and also trying to look at our best and the way we think is the best for us, or the way we prefer, the style we prefer to have. We can have that style we prefer to have for ourselves, for our looks. And that also goes to the clothing style. I mean, that goes for the clothing style as well. It goes for the face and the hair, makeup and stuff like that, but also clothing style. It goes for everything. We are allowed to create the look we want to create. We are allowed to express ourselves freely. Yeah, we're allowed to express ourselves freely and look the way we want to look. Yeah, we're allowed to do that. But anyway, I was knowing to myself that it is a bit crazy in a way, because in a way it's not ideal. I mean, when I'm showing myself like this. So I was thinking, you know, right before I was going to film this, when I'd had this idea of filming this thing that just popped into my head, and that I'd sang out one time, I think I sang it out loud for myself one time. That thing about being at a new frequency. I can't even remember how it was right now. But yeah, I was singing about being in a new frequency. And and I felt soon after I'd sang it, like I said, I felt like filming it, like recording it on a video film, with the thought of it possibly becoming a YouTube video, the recording. And I also thought to myself, when I thought of that idea of filming it, I thought to myself that it's a bit crazy. And I said something like that out loud. I said something like this out loud. This is a bit crazy, something like that. But I decided to just go for it and just do it anyway. And I very quickly got hold of the camera that I'm using, set it up, and put myself down here. And I just dealt with my face and my hair a little bit, not much, but it was all just happening within some seconds. And then I clicked record and I just started filming. Yeah, woo! And here I am in the now, in the unknown, creating this video that has not existed before. Yeah. But the thing is that even though it might seem a bit crazy, maybe it seems crazy for many people that I'm filming myself in the morning robe, and maybe many people think, oh no, you need to get dressed first in normal clothes, you know. And maybe it seems a bit crazy that I'm filming myself when I'm looking very tired and I haven't done things to try to look in a certain way. But no matter what people think, I'm just going to be me, and I'm being free to be me. I mean, I'm free to be me, and I am me, and I am being me, and I'm living in my own freedom that I'm allowed to live in. Yeah. And you are also allowed to do the same. You can also make videos like this if you want to, or do other things that other people might find a bit strange or a bit crazy, but you're allowed to do it as long as it's nothing that is hurting others or some of that. So yeah. So you can express yourself freely as you. You can express yourself freely, exactly the way you want to express yourself. You can express yourself that way, and just live freely as you and express your. You can express yourself freely as you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you can do. We all can do that. Yeah. And it's not a crisis if some people see us without makeup. If we're not used to doing that, it might be feeling a bit awkward or strange when you've never done it before and you're not used to it, and you might feel a bit worried. Or are people going to like me? Are people going to still think I'm looking good when I'm not wearing makeup? You know, if you're used to always wearing makeup in front of people, I can understand if you can feel a bit shy or awkward about it and stuff like that. But if you are daring to do it because you just want to be showing yourself in the natural beauty, and maybe you're encouraged by me, well, I'm encouraging you to try it out if you've never done it, and see what happens. Yeah, I think that could be a cool experiment for you all. I mean, those of you who've never done that before. But I think if you do that, if you follow this encouragement and this suggestion from me, and you try it out, and you just try to look at your best without makeup, and for example, put on some nice coconut oil, but nothing else on your face, and you've removed all your makeup, and especially if you've had a good night's sleep, or many good nights sleep, and yeah, well, especially if you've had enough sleep, basically, that's what I'm trying to say, really. If you've had enough sleep, and you are not looking tired, you can look really good and shining, and your skin can be glowing, and you can look so good just in your natural beauty. To me, it's the best. If I have to choose, if I have to say what I think is the best between wearing makeup and not wearing makeup, I think, all in all, if I have to choose, it is best to just be in your natural beauty. Yeah, because it's just so beautiful. In my view, it's very beautiful. And it's just so unique, and there's nothing in the way then on your face. There's nothing that's hindering people from see your skin, how it properly looks, and you can see your proper eyelashes and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyway, I really like it, and I think it's often very sweet, and people often look very sweet, like little teenager girls that don't wear makeup. Yeah, and they don't need makeup, and none of us need makeup, and that's one of the things I'm trying to point out. But at the same time, I'm also okay with people wearing makeup like I am doing myself sometimes. I'm doing both. I'm doing a mixture of both, because sometimes I wear makeup, sometimes I don't. But lately I've been wearing makeup most of the time in the daytime. Yeah, I'm just trying to say some important points to do with this in my videos these days. Well, I have done lately, because I think it's important that we're not thinking that we have to wear makeup, or that we are listening to any pressure. If we feel any pressure around us for anything like that, like if we feel pressure around us for wearing makeup, or wearing a special kind of makeup, or a special kind of outfit, and maybe following a special fashion, it's not good. And I don't think it's nice if people are putting pressure on others for things like that. And I think very often these days it's just this, I'm just getting a bit upset about it, because I'm just trying to think about that. There's just so much pressure in society, there seems to be, about looking a certain way, like, you know, trying to look perfect with a lot of makeup on. There's so many people wearing a lot of makeup, and to me, some people, they are wearing so much makeup that they look fake. I would call it a fake look. I would class it like a fake look. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, what I mean. I'm just saying there's some kind of shadow here that looked a bit strange for me. I don't know what's going on. Why am I having a shadow there? What's going on there? What is going on? Why am I having a shadow? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's just not nice when it seems to be so much pressure in society. And what's going on? It's just something about my shadows sometimes. I don't fully understand it all. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it's good when there seems to be so much pressure in society, well, at least in the Western world, to do with looking a certain way and having this polished look. It seems like many people, they want to have some kind of a polished makeup look. And sorry, I'm just a bit bothered by some little shadows or something. I don't know what's going on. There's something I'm not sure about. What is this? Not like there, I look dark there. What's going on? Oh, it's just some kind of a shadow. What is it? It's something to do with the light in here, I think. Yeah, maybe I should put on another light. I don't have any light in the room, actually. I'm just getting some light from my computer right now. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna try finishing what I was gonna say, and I might go and put on the light. But yeah, I'm just finding it sad when there seems to be this pressure upon looking a certain way, and there's so many people that have a lot of makeup on and some kind of a glossy look in a way. And I'm not saying you can't put on that look if you want to. Of course, we're all free to do what we want to do, and we can have a very makeup-y look like that. You know, we can sometimes wear a lot of makeup if we want to do that. We're all free, and we can wear a little bit of makeup, or a medium amount of makeup to put like that, or a lot of makeup, and even a dramatic look, you know, with lots of colors on our face and stuff like that. You know, we can do a lot of different things when it comes to makeup, and it's all okay, because we're all free to express ourselves when we want to. But what I don't like is when it seems like there's a pressure in society on looking a certain way, or yeah, having some kind of a look with a lot of makeup on, and when there seems to be many people who is trying to look in some kind of a typical way, if you know what I mean. There's like this typical look, if you know what I mean. I just, yeah, I'm not sure how I can express it. It's like when you're seeing photos of some people in magazines or something like that, and it can be online as well. It's so many that seems to be having a similar kind of look. So they're looking much like each other. They're not standing so much out. They're not showing so much of their own individuality, it seems like to me. And I think it's better if you're just showing more of yourself. And like I've said, if you are going to wear makeup, I recommend that you just try to enhance your own natural beauty. So you're not trying to have a certain style of wearing makeup, or putting on your makeup in the way everyone else around you does, or in the way that celebrity people do. Yeah, in the way they do it. So for example, if you say that it's very common to put a lot of eyebrow pencils, use a lot of eyebrow pen and really mark your eyebrows so they're looking very dark and maybe bigger, much bigger than you normally have them, you know? It seems like some people want to do that. And I don't think that's good. I think it's better if you're just going with your own natural beauty. So I mean, just if you are going to put on makeup, just put on a little bit so it just enhances those traits you've already got, if you know what I mean. And you can put on a little bit of eyeliner and a mascara if you want to as well. But you don't have to use fake eyelashes, for example. What's the point of that? Yeah, personally, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. But I do think it's nice if you're wearing some mascara if you want to, because that can be a nice way of enhancing your own beauty or emphasizing your own beauty. And also, I think it's okay if you just want to wear no makeup normally, and then once in a while, like if you're going to a party or like a wedding, then you're gonna wear makeup. Do you know what I mean? That's also a nice lifestyle, I think, when you just wear makeup on a seldom occasion, and then that becomes like your party look, you know? That's okay as well, I think. But I just think it's very good if people aren't hiding their own natural beauty with some kind of a fake look, because some people, they look like a doll in a way. It's a bit like looking at a Barbie doll, but just in an enlarged version. I hope you're understanding me. So yeah, I'm not trying to talk badly about makeup in general or saying I'm against it, because I'm not against it, and people are allowed to wear makeup if they want to. I'm for both ways of doing it, because I believe in freedom and that we're all free to express ourselves the way we want to. We can create the image that we want to, and we can have the clothes we want to have. You know, there's so much freedom we've got, and we shouldn't put anyone down for the way they look, and we should love everyone and be respectful and nice to everyone no matter how they look. So it's not about that. It's just that I personally have some preferences, and I have some thoughts and views and opinions to do with these issues of makeup. Yeah. Yeah. And me personally, for example, if I put on a lot of makeup, which I seldom do, but if I put on a bit extra much, like with lipstick on, I don't normally do that. I mean, I wouldn't normally do that for my everyday life. Like if I was going to just sit and work on a creative project, I wouldn't normally wear a lot of makeup for it. But I might have worn just like a basic type of makeup, if you know what I mean. I often just put on some kind of basic makeup, and I don't always put on lipstick. And normally I don't wear lipstick every day. Yeah, I normally wear lipstick seldom, but I sometimes wear some lip balm. Yeah, but anyway, it's all personal preferences anyway, and people can just do what they want to do. But the point about the song, I mean the point inside the song, sorry, is that I'm on a new frequency. Woo! Yay, I'm ascending. Woo! And I've got lots of good things going on. Yay! And sometimes things that are going on aren't visible in the real world. I mean, in the 3D world or in the concrete world around us, put it like that, because sometimes things are happening for us spiritually, where we are ascending spiritually and energetically, and we are having a lot of good things happening to us in our energies around us. So, you know, it doesn't have to be that just because you don't see any physical changes around you, that things aren't changing for you. And if you are doing good work for yourself, like you are saying good affirmations for yourself and saying, I'm divine, I'm powerful, I'm a mighty woman, or I'm a mighty man, and stuff like that. I'm building yourself up and saying, I'm going to have victory, and I'm going to move on, and I'm going to live my life in a good way. 33333. I just got there some seconds ago. Wow. So that was including the angel number 333. Very good. I have read that can partly mean, I mean, that angel number 333, it can partly mean a breakthrough is near or something like that. So yeah, maybe I've got a breakthrough near. Woo! But anyway, yeah, so the thing is that, you know, you don't have to see everything in the visible yet, but that doesn't mean that things aren't moving for you, because things can be moving for you spiritually, and your prayer request or what you've been manifesting or trying to manifest and trying to call into your life, it can still be on its way for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so just don't give up no matter what it looks like. Yeah, and it could be that your new life and what you're waiting and hoping for is just right around the corner. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll just end this very soon, because I am delayed in my day and I've got things to do. But yeah, thank you for listening. To whoever has listened in the future, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking this time and listening to this. Today when I'm recording this, it's the 29th of March. It's now 17:11, very nice time, yeah, and I'm gonna end it up there. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't. If you want to, click a like on the like button, please, if you haven't done that, and if you've liked this video, and please be you, live freely as you, in the now, creating things in the unknown, yes. And remember, you are loved and you are special and you are precious just the way you are. And no matter how you look, you are special and you've got natural beauty that you can show to the world. And you don't have to be afraid of it because it's all very special and it's valuable. It really is. Our natural beauty is valuable. We don't have to show it all the time if we don't want to, but we can show it to people around us now and then if we want to, or every day if we want to, however much we want to do it. But you are special anyway, you're loved, and you are a soul, you're a divine being, you are a living soul. When you're listening to this as a living soul, which I think you are, I don't think any clones are going to listen to this, but anyway, you are a living soul probably, and if you are, then you are also an expression of God's source. God's source lives through you, as the real you are, as the soul that you are, the observer, you could say, the one who is observing everything happening to you. That's your soul, yeah. And it's 17:13 here now, by the way. But I'm on my way of ending this. And also, yeah, if you want to write a nice comment to me, please feel free, and I'll be really nice. I really appreciate that. If you want to write a nice comment, like a comment to everything I've shared, and I hope you've understood all my points. And I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm not judging anyone. We're not here to judge. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm just coming with some points, and I'm just coming with some thoughts and some reflections, you could say, and and some encouragements and some uplifting things. I'm saying uplifting messages, and I'm trying to contribute in a good way to the world. Take care, everyone. I'm going to end this now. Take care. Love from me. Bye. Bye.